How do images in mainstream media influence people's self-confidence?
Big time. I am actually coming from Venezuela. I was born and raised in Venezuela, where beauty is one of the most important part of our culture, since we have a record in the world with Miss Venezuelas and Miss Universes. So we grow with that culture about being pretty and be beautiful, and I'm always being under the pressure of how I look. Since we're kids, we learn in Venezuela to be always looking great as a woman, because the pressure of the society that we create there. So definitely media, it can cause either a positive or a negative influence in the people. So my goal is to actually create a positive impact by increasing their own value as a people, like each person that I work with as a coach.
Awesome. What does confidence in your natural body image provide for you?
It provides my happiness. Like when I walk on the street and I feel confident, or since I start feeling confident, maybe 10 years ago, when I start valuing my body more than before, I can feel happier because I can share the love that I have to myself to others. And this way, the other people will shine. If I can be confident, but I can accept myself as I am. I can accept others as they are, and I can help them to shine themselves even more.
Awesome. And what would have you participate in this project?
When Chris told me about the project, I was very interested in working with the project. Actually, it's the second project I've been working about beauty, how people see beauty from their eyes. And I really love the ideas of the last generation has been bringing the beauty in different ways. In this case, we are bringing beauty also paying attention of our hair, which is something always related to me because I'm always being pretty hairy. I have a lot of hair everywhere, which doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. It's what happens. And I have hair on my arms, and I have a lot of hair that I used to complain when I was a kid, and as I get older, I actually value that I still have a lot of hair for being almost 30. So I really value that, and I think as we age, we can value our bodies and we can improve ourselves even more. So our beauty will enhance with the prettiness that start from our heart.
Perfect. And then our last question for you is, what is your experience of your body after participating in our project today?
My experience is just that I'm so excited how now media is not just on the physical part, but also we are paying attention about how we feel of what we are showing to others. So this is another great project that in Canada we are creating, and I hope everyone will accept it and also will get receptive with ideas, just giving just comments and maybe your experience about how you feel in your own skin.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye. Ciao.
All right. So tell me your story.
So yeah, I have a few stories about hair because it's just related to myself. When I born, I was a premature baby, and my dad didn't get to know me until he had to go to a room to recognize who was myself. So the doctor told the baby. So my dad is seeing so many kids, and he's like, "Who is my daughter?" So the doctor is like, "It's the hairy one." Oh, I was a little. I had hair on my back. I guess like little hair, and yes, it's just part of my life, and I might just have hair. That's what it is. And the other story I have is a few years ago I met this guy, and this guy's like, "I really like you, you know, I have some connection with you." I mean, like, yeah, nice. The only thing is, like, if we're gonna date, you're gonna have to shave your hair from your arms. We're like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously? And then I say no, because this is who I am. If you don't like my hair, I'm not gonna remove it, no, just because you just want me to have it. So I still have it here, and he's not with me, so he just missed that opportunity.
That's awesome.
It's true, this guy told me that. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can believe
He
it.
told me, like, you have to shave your hair off from your arms. Like, yeah, because you're going to impose who I am. Like, so funny.